This is a stream to promote the SEAN4HELP channel live stream that he's going to be doing at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be UK time of 4 a.m. And I want to promote his stream because it's a very, very serious subject. It's Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. It's a game based on mental health issues, and it's a very good game that needs to be talked about. The message is very, very good about how to get support for people who have some issues with psychological mental health issues, and I want to promote Sean's stream. Hey, Forums. Hey, Zach. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. I appreciate you all being here. And yeah, I want to promote Sean's channel because Sean is close to me. I see him as an online dad and Amber as my online mum. I adore the pair of them. And I want to promote his channel and say, look, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, please go over to the SEAN4HELP channel. He will be going live at 7 p.m. Eastern, which will be 4 a.m. UK time, to say, hello, WrestleMania. How you doing? I hope you and Elias are doing well. Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. And yeah, I'm going to actually link his channel. Hold on a second. Let me go onto YouTube and get his channel up. Hold on a second. SEAN4HELP channel, which is here. Let me go onto his channel. No, I don't want to change my thing. No. So let me just link his channel so people can know where he's at. Yeah. So hi guys, I'm back. I'm just linking SEAN4HELP's channel right now in my chat. SEAN4HELP channel. Hello, Russell Crawley. Good to see you. That is Sean's channel link in the chat. So if you guys want to go over there and subscribe and tell him that Gemma sent you, that is his channel link in the chat. He's a very, very, very good guy to me. I absolutely adore the world of him and Amber. And yeah, I'm good, Zach. I've just had a few issues with trolls on Twitter who want to try and attack me for my opinion, but oh well. But like I say, I'm linking his channel in the chat right now. There is his YouTube channel, SEAN4HELP channel. There we go. Yes, Jamie, sure, why not? Let's add you to the family link. Hell yeah, I'm up for that. You can be my YouTube granddad, sure. Whoop 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 whoop. Yeah. There's Sean's channel link if you want to go and subscribe to him, please. And yeah, I'm gonna let him know I'm actually promoting him right now. I'm live promoting Dad. Right, there we go. I've just messaged Mum, and I'm gonna message her the live stream link so that she can come in and see me. Where is she? There. Let me send the link to that. So there we go. Let me send that to Dad as well. There we go. There we go. So there we go. And I'm going to promote Sean's channel again as well. Oopsie, no. That's the wrong link. No, I don't want to do that because I don't really want a panel right now. But I'm going to copy his channel into my chat. There we go. So it's SEAN4HELP channel. There we go. There is Sean's channel. Hey, Mum. How you doing? Good to see you. There is Sean's channel link. I'm promoting his stream 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be UK time of 4 a.m. And I will be there. I will be there modding. I will be there watching and sharing it out and all that fun stuff in between. But I want to promote Sean's live stream channel and let everyone know that that is his channel. This is Sean's channel. He is a really hardworking, lovely individual. I class him as my online dad and Amber is my online mum. And there is his channel link again. That is Sean's channel if you want to go and subscribe to him and go over there and see him. He's a really, really good guy. Hey, Mum, how you doing? I know, but I'm high strung. I have to calm down. Flat Earth, you're not high strung at all. You're a brilliant YouTuber. I watch you a lot. I watched your live stream earlier. I didn't actually talk. Okay, Zach, no worries. I want to just promote Sean, like I'm saying, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He'll be going live, which will be UK time of 4 a.m. And this is his channel. I'm going to keep dropping it in the chat. Mum, if you want to link Dad's channel, let me know, because I'm actually doing it right now myself. But hey Marsha, hey Eric, good to see you. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, SEAN4HELP channel that I've just linked in the chat. He'll be going live doing a game called Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. It's a game based on a psychological mental health issue, and it's very important, the awareness of psychosis and psychotic disorders. And I want the world to know how important this game actually is. It's not really a game, it's more of a not game really, but it's more of a documentary. And hey Missy, hey Tony, how you doing? Good to see you. I appreciate you all being here. I'm good, Marsha, how are you? I'm gonna link Sean's channel in the chat again. So let me just link his channel, Sean, for HELPCHANNEL. Hey Louis Fuller, good to see you. How you doing? But like I say, he is going live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be UK time of 4 a.m. And I will be up, I will be modding, I will be watching, I will make sure that I'm able to take part in the discussion afterwards. And yeah, I just wanted to promote Sean and let him know I love him. And I know that he's been stressed out today. I love you, Dad, if you're watching. I'm very sorry that you've been stressed out and been trying to get all this done. And yeah, I'm very sorry that you're trying to get all this done. Hey, Jelly Duck, how you doing? Yeah, please grab Sean, everybody. I will continue putting his channel link in the chat. I'm going to link it again right now so you guys can actually see who I'm on about. And I'm actually going to drop it right now again in the chat. So there you go. That's Sean's channel link. He's going live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, UK time at 4 a.m. And I will be there modding for him and supporting him. Oh, nice, Louis. I'm glad that you've done your YouTube, buddy. Good for you. Well done. Yeah, so I want to promote Sean's channel and let everyone know that he's going live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which is a game based on mental health. And he's a really good streamer, a really good guy. I class him as my online dad. I love him with the whole world. I absolutely adore him. I love Amber too. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Huntress in the Unknown, how you doing? Good to see you. Haha, absolutely WrestleMania, my granddad. I love you loads, Jamie. You're hilarious. You're my YouTube granddad. Absolutely, you can be my granddad and protect me. It's all good. It's good to see everybody. I'm going to link his channel again in the stream. I'm going to drop it right now. So this is SEAN for HELPCHANNEL. Learn to spell, Gemma, for Christ's sake. There we go. That's Sean's channel there again. I'm going to keep dropping a link. And Amber, if you want to keep dropping a link, Mum, so that you can drop his channel. Anyone who's a moderator can drop the link for me as well, because I'm trying to keep in contact with the screen and the chat as well. Sometimes go next to each other to check everything. If you're a moderator and you know Sean's channel, drop the channel link for me, so then it gives me less stress to do it myself. But yeah, I'm also going to invite people up on the panel if you want to have a bit of a laugh with me for a bit. I'm going to invite people up and we can talk about this. So let's go and let me drop that. And I'm also going to drop his channel link right now again as well. So let me drop that in there. And that's SEAN for HELPCHANNEL. There, Mum, if you want to come up on the panel, Mum, I've just dropped the link in the channel if you want to come up and speak to me. Cool. Thanks, Mum. I appreciate that. Hey, Wanda. Good to see you. I'm doing good. I've just put the panel link if you want to come on the panel and talk about this with me. Okay, Zach, no worries. I will drop the StreamYard link if anyone wants to come up and talk to me for a little while and promote Sean, help me talk about him. I have actually just told him I'm live as well. So, yeah. Let me just let Dad know I'm live. He can come on if he wants. So I'll just message Mom in the Hangout. Yeah, okay, no worries. But if you want to drop Sean's channel, just promote him. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, UK time of 4 a.m. Yeah, I've got the message, Mum. No worries. I just got that. Okay, no worries. I get it. I just got your message, Mum. It's all good. But yeah, I just wanted to promote Sean and let him know I am actually self-promoting him right now and trying to get as many as my subs over to him as possible. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. 4 a.m. UK time for me. Please go over to support Sean and tell him that Gemma sent you and that I'm nuts, but oh well, who cares? Yeah, so if you want to come on the panel and talk about it and talk about some issues, or if you want to have a bit of fun for a while, I have been dropping the link as well if you want to come up and come and have some fun with me on here. So yeah, if you want to come up and have a bit of fun with me for a while, I would enjoy some guests right now. If you want to come up and self-promote your channel and stuff, Flat Earth Forums, hello, good to see you. Yeah, so this is a stream for Sean. I'm promoting him 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, UK time of 4 a.m. He will be going live doing the game, and it's a game talking about mental health issues, and it's a really good game to get people thinking and challenging their own thoughts and perceptions. I've watched the first two streams that he's really done on this, and it's a case of whoa, it really opened my eyes up to what it's like for someone who goes through them thoughts and what it's like for someone who lives with it, and it has really challenged me somewhat about it. And yeah, so I'm self-promoting him right now. I'm going to actually plug in my headphones because it is quite late here for me. Hey, got the good one. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm just going to plug in my earphones right now because otherwise I'm going to end up being disturbing to some people. So let me go that way. There we go. So yeah, I'm promoting Sean. Hey, Crown's Chick, do you want to come up, sweetie? I've just dropped the link in the chat if you want to come up. Here we go. Let me post it. Or God the Good One, you can come up if you want to come up. I've just dropped the link. I'm self-promoting Sean. His channel. He's going to be going live with a mental health game at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hello, Stacey. Good to see you. So I'm just promoting Sean for help. If anyone wants to come up on the panel, I've just put the live stream link up if you want to come up on the panel and talk about it. And yeah, that just made me jump. Whoa. Yeah. So that just made me jump. Yeah, sure. WrestleMania, come on up. The link's in the chat, my friend. All you've got to do is click it and then come up on the link. I'm going to turn my volume down as well because my volume's way loud. Let me turn that down. That should do it. So just turn my volume down a bit as well. Come on up, WrestleMania, if you want to come up, or God the Good One wants to come up, or the Crone's Chick if you want to come up. Yeah. Oh, Shani, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Jamie's here.
What? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Thank you very much.
Good. So happy to have you
here with
on.
you.
I know. It's been a while since I've seen you anywhere, Jamie.
Yeah, I've been trying to be incognito, the granddad thing.
I saw you the other day for the first time in ages.
Yeah, no. Inspired John let me on his channel finally. I was banned from his channel for a while, I think. Okay, it's gonna look weird, but I'm gonna try to reach around and get a light on over here. Hold on, just
Okay. And now I'm repeating badly. Uh-oh. Turn that down.
Now you can see the handsome mug.
Yeah, it's so good to have you on. Like, I'm trying to help like our friend Sean out and promote his mental health game he's doing today. He's had a few technical issues with it, but hopefully he's gonna be going live at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But we're still waiting on that. So I thought I'd promote it and at the same time kind of tell everybody why I've been a bit MIA on the streaming front myself. And just in case people don't know, I've had really bad anxiety and depressive issues recently to the point of wanting to self-harm. I didn't do it, but I got close to it. It got to the fact that I haven't slept. I've had about 6 hours in about 5 days. And it's been bad to the point that I've cried and cried and being not coping. My anxiety's gone through the roof. I'm actually on 3 sets of medication right now because I've actually got my anxiety meds, I've got depression meds, and I've also got a trapped nerve in my stomach and my back, which has caused my back to spasm. So at the moment I am dosed up to my eyeballs. So that's kind of why I've been missing a little bit, shall I say. So I want to come online and kind of explain that because people are like, where have you been? I'm like, how do I explain this? Chronic anxiety.
I think I can speak for all of us. We do care about you very much, and we want you to take care of yourself.
Yes, I know. Which is why I've kind of disappeared and been like, and I saw you in this way, Johnny, and I was like, oh no, I need to explain where I've been because no one knows where I've been. So I kind of put a community tab post up. I was like, don't worry about me, guys, but I'm a bit behind with everything. My videos have kind of stopped for the meantime because of my anxiety issues and whatnot. So I thought I'd come online and be like, I'm back.
Well, we're very happy to see you back. And
yes,
you're looking really good. You're looking happy. That's good.
Yes, I'm medicated on 3 meds, so I'm kind of like, woohoo! Everything's just like, I'm being on 3 meds is weird. I've never been on 2 at the same time, let alone 3. So I'm kind of like, what the hell? It's kind of like my body go, phew.
Well, for those of you who don't know, my son, who's the person who's on Autism Takes On, which is another YouTube channel.
Yes.
He also has autism, of course, and he just had his wisdom teeth taken out.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's a little cranky today.
Yes, I had mine out last year. I had all 4 out. I had the top 2, this side and this side taken out. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I feel it.
Convince him to do the rinses and all that. Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Oh, yeah. That's bad. Yeah. I was in hospital for I went in 7 a.m. in the morning, I had mine out, and I didn't get out till 7 o'clock at night. I was in
goodness, yes.
All day, literally. And I had my operation done at I went under at midday. I was out of surgery at 1 o'clock, and I slept from 1 o'clock till 5.
Yes, it can sometimes take a while, that's for sure.
Yes, wisdom teeth is awful for people on the spectrum. If you don't understand pain, oh my God, the pain you go through is horrendous. It's the fact of being knocked out as well and not knowing how much medication is in your system. And you have to process that. So people with autism like me and Elias, we struggle to process it. So the pain threshold, it's kind of like, oh, okay, so you can have this medicine put into you. You're having someone fiddling inside your mouth, which is going to irritate sensitivities with touch and everything else. And then you're having to go and then rinse your mouth out. And you've got all these bits coming out. And you're like, what the? It's like, yeah, I totally get it. It's not nice.
Yeah, he's having a hard time processing it as well. He had a hard time processing the idea of, having a shot and then going under, anesthesia. Didn't quite get all that, but then when he woke up, he was like, "Oh, this is fine," but he was kind of silly and still kind of half out of it, and he was feeling pain. So he's like, "Oh, this is fine." Well, then the pain started to set in.
Yes, pain is another thing.
Not so good.
I remember I had mine out. My mum was there with me, and she was like, "Gemma, I know you're not going to cope with this. This is going to be quite upsetting for you." I'm like, "Okay." And apparently, I made total doo-doo of myself and was shouting out inappropriate comments to doctors and throwing screaming at it. And she's like, "You do realise you kept telling the doctors how much you loved them?" I was like, "Did I?" And she's like, "You have no idea what you've done." I'm like, "Oh no." Yeah, it was awful. And then when the pain started, like you say, the pain hits you like, ha 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 ha. And I'm sitting going, my face, ow.
Yeah.
And people are like, it's not that bad. Try being on the spectrum because you have no goddamn idea whatsoever what you're facing. So I get where Elias is. I hope he's feeling a little bit better now. I hope he's dealing with it.
They gave him some medications and of course some numbing rinses and things like that did help him because he's on the spectrum. But of course the icicles help a lot too.
Yeah, and the icicles will take away the pain. Guys, if you don't know WrestleMania channel as well, self-promotion time. Jamie has an excellent channel, guys. You really need to check him out. He does some really good vlogs with Elias, which is his son, also who has the Autism Takes On channel, which Jamie can link if he wants to because he is a moderator here, has been for quite a long time. Jamie does a lot of vlogs, especially with beer tasting. I think they're brilliant. He sits there and he actually explains to you the flavour, the smell, and it's like you're actually there with him having a drink. You can actually imagine yourself sitting there going, this is nice. And he does it really well. He does some really good vlogs, and he's a really good guy. If you don't know WrestleMania, you really should. He's a really
thank you very
awesome
much,
guy.
Jim. I appreciate that. Yes, and we have a new series coming out. We just went to North Carolina for a vacation.
Oh wow!
So we have a whole bunch of videos coming in for that very soon. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. WrestleMania does have an awesome channel. Like WrestleMania, Jamie has been with me for pretty much the get-go of my channel, really. He's been with me most of the way, and he's seen me grow. He's seen me melt down. He's seen me have anxiety. He's seen me panic. He's pretty much seen everything bad and everything good in between. So it's like, woohoo! It's to see either side of the spectrum, as it were. And Jamie's very, very understanding. And guys, you really need to get connected with him and Elias's channel, Autism Takes On. Very, 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 very good autism videos. Tells you what it's like to be on the spectrum, and he shows you things that he does all the time. So he'll show you like cooking food. Oh my god, them food videos. Oh, make me hungry. It's when I look at it, I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry.
Oh, so yes.
Yeah, he's very, very good. And WrestleMania does a lot of work with Elias with that. So if you want to check that out, leave some comments. Really, really great channel. I watch it thoroughly all the time. It's a really, really great channel. If you don't know that, so get connected with Jamie and Elias on that as well. And I want him to talk about himself. I haven't seen you for a while, Jamie. So what have you been up to?
Well, I got a new job. So I work for a local college now. We have like a dozen of them around me. So by saying I'm working at a college, you can't quite figure out which one I'm in. But I'm in a local college. So we've been very, very busy. Here in America, a lot of the college students are starting to come into college now. So that's why you haven't really been seeing me around. We've been getting the colleges set up and ready and cleaned up from last year, so that the new students can come in. So I've been exceptionally busy.
Yeah, I was going to say that's why you've probably not been as active on YouTube. When I've seen you sort of popping in and out of chats and stuff, I'm like, oh, WrestleMania's here. So I try and catch you when I can, and it's so nice to have you on my panel because I've been started doing panels about 6 weeks ago because now I have an actual laptop, and that's what that actually works.
That's great, and I see you're on a StreamYard. That's fantastic.
Yes, it took me a while to get used to it because the first 2-3 streams I've done, I didn't stupidly add myself to the stream, so it was just the black screen, and everyone's like, Gemma, you didn't click the add to stream button. I went, huh? So I had to go back, and then I was like, oh, okay. So I did kind of panic. Hey, Grace, my God, how you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, it's kind of been a learning curve, and like I said, I've been MIA a bit myself with the anxiety thing, and then I had a death in the family recently as well. My auntie died in her sleep about 5 weeks ago. It's okay. She'd had heart issues, and then my mum had got married 2 weeks before she died, and she was at my mum's wedding. And then within 3 weeks, my mum being married, we get a phone call. Your auntie's died in her sleep. I'm like, what? And my mum was like, yeah, she complained of pain and she wouldn't go to the hospital because she was stubborn, because she had a fear of going to the hospital, and she just went in her sleep, and she's only 57. So I was quite upset because that's the second auntie I've lost in a year now, which is kind of, then I lost my grandma 3 days before Christmas last year, and she died of an infection in hospital, and also she had Alzheimer's. So I lost her at age 83. So it kind of, I had that, and then with my auntie, I'm just like, so it's been a bit much.
So my condolences. Yes, you've been through a lot. Absolutely.
Yes, and people wonder why I've had a meltdown. Well, it's been building up for quite a while, and the thing is with meltdowns, they don't just happen. They build up and build up and build up, and it took so much information from my brain to actually go to boom level where I'm like, I don't feel well. And then once you explode, you tend to explode to the nearest people closest to you. So with Elias, it'll be his dad, which is Jamie. Yes. So the parents are the ones who get the blunt of the worst. And my poor parents, especially with me, phone calls every day, text messages, emails. My parents are like, Gemma, this is enough. And I'm like, but you're not listening to me. I don't feel well. They're like, Gemma, that's enough. And it took me, 4 weeks to go to the doctors to get medication because I was scared witless. That's another thing. Yeah. Jamie will probably be able to explain it better than what I can, but with people with autism, it's kind of, I'll let Jamie explain it because he's probably got a better intake than me.
Well, there's, I guess the first thing I have to say is every person who's autistic has slightly different traits. So someone who has disposition of depression, another person who has autism may not have that exact same disposition. So everyone is a little different. However, when it comes to a neurotypical and a person with autism, for the most part, when you go to try to help them out, it's a little more difficult. You have to explain things in a way to them that they can understand. For instance, Elias's brain works a little bit different than what Gemma's would, and their brain works a little different than mine. So you have to kind of figure out a way to say things or explain things to them that maybe you have to get outside of your box, your comfort zone, to talk to them, especially about something as serious as depression. And of course, as you get older, and I'm sure Gemma's been through this, about I can't talk. Getting older, body changing, things like that. We had to go through that with Elias. Relationships. And it's very, very difficult as a neurotypical to try to explain that to Elias, and you're thinking, well, perfect example, a locked door. Okay, to him, if he gets up to a door and the door's locked, he freaks out. He freaks it, and someone else who doesn't know him is thinking he's being violent. He's not being violent. He just should be open. That's the way his brain works. I'm coming to it. I need to get on the other side. That door should be open. Again, as a neurotypical, someone look on the outside, you don't quite get that. Like, door's locked. Go away. That's not what's in his head. It's, I need to be on the other side. I need to get through that.
Yes, I need to open it. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So it's again, you have to think outside of your box to try to find out why they're doing the things that they're doing, and then try to help them through that process in their terms, not your terms.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's about that relationship as well. So when you find someone who understands you, like Jamie, he very much clicked on to me and understood me for who I am. And with Elias being autistic as well, I was able to open myself up to him and go, you know what? I struggle. Yes, I do. I struggle with communication. I struggle with giving eye contact to my screen. I'm very aware that sometimes I can do it for a little while and then I have to kind of look away and come back, and people are like, oh, Gemma doesn't care about her chat or her panel. Yeah, I do, but when it comes to giving full eye contact always to the screen, I get overloaded with the sensory processing information side of it, and at the same time the physical processing and me going, keep it the screen, keep it the screen, keep it the screen. People are like, oh, well, that's not a big deal. Yeah, it is, because it mentally wears me out to the point I'm like, I don't want to do it, but I do it because I force myself so that people think I can be normal, as they put it, and no, not at all, because I pay for it the next day. I end up being extremely ill. So I can put on a brave front.
A normal trait for, I should say, it's a common trait for persons with autism. Sensory overload. Some people it's auditory, some people it's visual, some people actually smells. For an autistic person. Elias, when he's in crowds, he gets anxious. He gets revved up, and we have to be careful. And when he's in a larger group, one-on-one, he's fine. A small group, okay, but when he's in a large group, a lot of sounds, a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of smells, he gets very anxious. Other persons who have autism, their reactions could be different. Bunch up into a ball. Others could yell, verbally let people know that they're upset, but they don't actually say I'm upset. They just yell and scream.
Yeah.
There are some people with autism that has to have the noise canceling headphones because they can't take any external auditory inputs that are loud, that are unexpected. So they have to have that buffer.
Yep. Noise cancelling right here. These are my comfiest headphones I've ever owned, my Sony, and they're perfect. And people are like, oh, Gemma, it's not that bad for you, the noise. You shouldn't have to wear them. I'm like, you have no idea. Going out and pop the other day, I don't know if you saw, Jamie, I uploaded a restaurant video. Me and my friend went out to a restaurant for dinner, and I filmed it. And basically on my phone, went out, I was in a complete meltdown stage at that time anyway, and my friend said, oh, Gemma, why don't we make an example of this and film it all? So I was like, okay. Filmed a 12-minute shot of me like this and hearing all the sounds, and people are like, that's not that bad. I'm like, that was what I went through. It was hell.
Oh, yes.
Literally murder. I was like, I couldn't wait to get home. I got home and cried, and people were like, oh, you're being oversensitive. No. Not at all. I had a sensory overload so bad to the point that I was ill for 2 days and didn't eat anything because I literally was sick. I couldn't physically get anything in me because every time I kept trying to eat, it was coming out.
Yep.
And people were like, oh, it's not bad. Yeah, try living my life, because no, you don't get it.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
so
it can be extremely stressful for certain persons with autism. Absolutely.
Yeah, and Jamie's very good with understanding people with autism. He has obviously his son, and Jamie does a lot of awareness on himself, which is a good thing for the neurotypical population because it gets us in better communication with a lot of things. And if it wasn't for Jamie, a lot of my stuff I wouldn't have done, because he's been there for me and supported me, and he helps me with my videos and stuff. And that's the way it should be. We shouldn't have to be held back and be like, oh, well, we're autistic, we shouldn't be talking to people who are non-autistic. No, we need to be working together to understand. It needs to be a mutual friendship.
Absolutely. I 100% agree. Now, there is one thing that you're going to see on Elias's channel that kind of relates to what you said, going on videotaping things. He's actually starting to videotape things himself. Now, as his editor, I will tell you, sometimes it's extremely challenging to edit his videos together. The things that he's videotaped, because you also have to understand he's viewing the world differently than what I am.
Yeah.
And I have to kind of figure out what it is he's trying to accomplish, what visual story he's trying to tell. And sometimes it gets a little difficult, and I have to do some creative editing, so to speak.
Yeah.
So it's challenging, but he's doing a very, very good job, and he's getting much, much better. I don't have to cue him as much as I did in the past. Like, oh, by the way, go ahead and shoot the outside of the building you're going to go into, so that later on, I know what it is that I'm editing, because I can't quite remember that 2 weeks from now when I finally get around to editing it. And at first he didn't understand, but now he does.
I think that's the thing as well with filming. When you're putting yourself in a situation like that and you are vulnerable and you have noise, you have crowds, you have smell, and you've got people coming near you, and the thought of being stuck in one place is a nightmare for me and Elias. But the thing is, if you have someone who supports you, like a parent, a carer, a friend who gets it and understands it, it's not so much of a trigger. Whereas when I first started filming, wow, I was nervous. I was like, what? Why would you want to see me in a meltdown? Why would you want to see me throwing a fit? And people are like, because it's how your life is. That's how you deal with it. I'm like, yeah. But I didn't really think people would want to watch it. I'm like, it's just me. And just film it. I'm like, oh, okay. And I did. And now I haven't looked back. A lot of people ask me, oh, when's the next video? I'm like, well, actually, it'll be Sunday, because I'm going to see Ed Sheeran in concert, and I want to vlog the side of it where it's about crowds and noise, and I want to try and get it so the fact people see me in a big situation, because I don't often go to concerts because I can't do it. So for me, this is going to be a test of my strength, I guess, my sensory issues, and if I fail, I fail, and I'll show you that. But if I have a good time, then it'll be good. So I want to try and balance it. But a lot of people say, oh, well, you don't show yourself in crowds. Yes, because you sure don't like it. But for this reason, I'm going to prove to myself I can do it and go, okay, I'm in a place I don't know. I'm going with someone I know, so it's going to be okay. But at the same time, it could end up me having a full meltdown. So we'll see what happens. But
I think that's a great idea. So, kind of like a sensory challenge of some sort.
Yeah. So I think it's really a good idea, because a lot of people don't see me in that situation. Like, they say, oh, why don't you film yourself going into a supermarket? Let me explain what a supermarket's like for me and Elias. Going into a supermarket where you've got noise, smell, people being next to you, wanting to touch you, perfume or aftershave, washing powder smell. Oh my God.
People bumping into you. Yeah.
No. It's the worst place on hell for people like me and Elias, because you constantly have people barging into you and want to touch you and go, oh, can we help you? No, leave me alone. Don't come near me. And it's just, no, I can't do. I'm in a supermarket now for, God, when's the last time I went to a supermarket? Oh, wow. About 4 years ago. I can't set foot in one. As soon as I go into a supermarket, I'm just like, get out. I can't do it, so I have to have a home delivery. And people are like, Gemma, it's not that bad. Maybe you should try again. No, trust me.
I do have a curiosity question for you.
Yes.
This sometimes happens with Elias, like when he's out videotaping. Sometimes when I videotape, I have to, go against the microphone and be like very quiet. And other times, I'm out in an area that I know I can talk loud. Well, Elias doesn't get that.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful with filming. I found that, like, I'll be walking around, I'm like filming my phone, and one of my friends says to me, she goes, Gemma, shouldn't you be incredibly loud? And I'm like, am I? And she's like, Gemma, you're shouting. And I was like, oh, and I listened to it when I'm editing, I'm like, oh no, I'm screaming, I'm yelling. It's like, hi. I'm like, uh-oh. So I have to like kind of temper it down and get my friend to film. I'm like, well, if you film me talking, then at least I'm not shouting. At least I can go, well, welcome to my channel. This is this, and yeah. So it's interesting. I'm getting better at it, but at the same time, I'm still like,
Understood.
Yeah.
No, you are doing a very good job. I'm being very serious. I've seen you grow on this channel, and you are doing a fantastic job.
I try to. Thank you, Jamie. Like, I'm just me. Like, I'm not here for the, like, everyone says, oh, it's about the sub number. No, it's not. Yes, it's great. I have the supporters, the family I have on here, but It's about the message. That's always been my goal. The message is always the same. I'm going to stick to my content and what I know and what I'm good at, and that's what people don't understand. Like, oh well, Gemma goes on about the same thing all the time. Yes, that's my life. I am autistic. That's it. That's me. And people are like, well, what about having fun? What about having a laugh with people? I'm like, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm having a laugh with Jamie. I'm having fun. I'm relaxing. And people are like, oh, you don't look like you're having fun. You look like you're bored. No, I'm great. I'm having a really good time. People are like, oh, well, how can you not show that all the time? Because I don't feel that all the time. I can't switch on something that's not there.
Oh, you were talking about your channel and what the focus is. How about Sean's channel? What's his focus?
Sean's focus is mental health awareness. He's actually live, right? I think he's gone live now. He's actually doing a game today called Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. It's based on people with psychosis and psychotic mental health illnesses, and he goes through the game playing the character, and he talks the whole way through about what it's like for someone who has voices and all that kind of stuff. And he's very passionate about people with disabilities. He's actually done panels with me about autism, and we actually are working on a channel idea right now about doing another live stream in a couple of weeks where we're going to have people on who are parents, carers, which I was going to set. I've actually got your email to send you an email about it, because I was actually going to get you and Elias involved in that as well. It's going to be about basically experiences of parents, carers, and stuff like that.
If I'm not working, absolutely. But just to give you an idea, I did get off earlier today, but then I got called back in. So just so you know, if there could be a time when I say, yeah, I'll do it, but you're going to have to understand it's tentative. Every time I say yes, it's going to be tentative, because I could be back in. So I don't want to inadvertently upset you by saying, yeah, I'll do it. It's, you understand in the back of your mind, I may not be able to at the last minute.
I get that.
Yeah. If Sean's on, can we do a raid?
Yeah, sure. That's what I was going to do. I was going to end this stream.
Yes.
Guys, go over to Sean's channel right now. He's live right now, from what I believe. Type in hashtag Gemma raid and tell him that Gemma is now coming. I'll wrap the stream up. Go over to Sean and raid. Let's go. And Jamie
hashtag Gemma raid.
Hashtag Gemma raid. Let's go. So I will wrap this stream up. Thank you so much, Jamie. I adore you. It's lovely to see you. And thank you to everyone in my chat. And let's go. Let's go raid Sean. And I shall see you there. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.